Embrace equity. That is the theme for this year's International Women's Day. But what is equity? Hi, I'm Mancha Gagneja and I'm the Content Marketing Manager at Velotio, and I'm here at the Velotio office today to find out the views about equity in the workplace from the Velotians. Let's find out. Come. Hi, Shikha. Hi, Shikha. I would like to know your views on what is equity in the workplace. What do you mean by that?
So, I think equity acknowledges that people start from different backgrounds. So, it takes different things for different people to achieve the same goal. It's like expecting, judging a fish by the ability of it to climb a tree. In our company as well, people start from different backgrounds. They come from different colleges, different setups. They need different kinds of training to achieve the goals that they are looking forward to, or reach that success level. Those are provided with those trainings so that people reach to a certain level together. This is equity according to me in the workplace.
So I think equity also means identifying the differences, supporting and celebrating them. We over here focus on achieving the right resources in order to achieve the ultimate output. That's what makes a difference over here.
Hi, Kapil. Do you have a minute? Guys, this is Kapil, and he is the head of Media and Mobile Development business unit. And today we are going to ask him, like, as a leader, how do you enable equity within your team or at your workplace?
So, to enable equity is to look at them from different perspective, because every person would have some limitation and some strength.
When I started my career as a software developer about 20 years ago, the landscape was very different. So when I walked into a room and talked about technology, people were just amazed because there were very few women who were working in the tech space. But eventually, all of this entire space has evolved. The landscape has evolved for good, and I'm so happy that I've been able to see this evolution. And now it's really nice to know that we're talking about equity and not just equality. In fact, Velotio has recently been accredited as one of the best places for women to work with.
Yeah, so I think just to add to what Kapil and Mukta have said is that I think when I joined Velotio a few years back, I started out as a junior engineer, and I think culturally what has been passed on into me today, even as a lead, as a technical lead, is that we've always tried to make sure that the communication between the leadership and their team is two-way. We've always tried to make sure very proactively that we're cognizant of the fact, we're cognizant of what the aspirations and what the goals of our team members are as well. And very proactively, we've tried to set up cadences, set up structures to listen and identify how the team wants to grow, and accordingly chalk out a plan which in a way results in a mutual success for the company as well as the team member. I think most of our departments, be it HR, finance, be it marketing, all of these, be it sales, all of these business units are actually led by women. And I think that's been a very big inspiration for even from the bottom up throughout the organization, for even the most junior engineers to the senior engineers, to all of them, for women to get inspired and actually take and to actually speak up and communicate about how they want to grow and how they want to plan the success for their careers ahead.
So now we are going to meet Saili and Dipanjali. Let's find out what are their thoughts.
Being an introvert person, I always used to have a fear in my mind, like how am I going to put my opinions in front of people. My mentors or my seniors have always trained me, or we always have a discussions like how I can improve my communication skills towards within the team or within the client meetings as well. So that helped me in having my personal growth as well. So that is what I think the equity at Velotio means to me.
We have been embracing equity at workplace by implementing various inclusive HR practices and policies. We have also removed disparities in pay and promotion leadership opportunities. Here, we have also ensured that all the practices and policies are enabled and accessible to all the folks.
So that were Velotians sharing their views on embracing equity. And we continue to make Velotio a fair, just and an equitable place.